Hey guys, this is Captain Chris Britton with Grego's Fishing Charters coming at you with your February fishing report. Right now we got a few things going on, some things inside, some things offshore. For the most part, our weather has warmed up here, so there's a lot of different species moving around and a lot of fish starting to wake up in a sense because of the water temperature and they're not lethargic. We'll start off inside with our snook. The water temperature has jumped up to about 75 from previous month of January, where like the average temp was like 65 to 70. So we got a bunch of snook that are cruising the seawalls. They're up in their usual spot. Some of them, like in the colder areas, are coming out of the channels and sitting on top of the flats back up in the river in the St. Lucie, the North Fork and the South Fork. So if you can find like a nice dark mud bottom, a lot of them bigger fish are gonna cruise up and sit right on that mud bottom. That's going to be creating the heat. It's going to be the warmest part in the area. So live mullet has been pretty much the best bet. I've also got them on like a shrimp. If you have like a nice light reel with like 10-pound braid and like a 7 to 8 foot 12-20 pound rod with like a 4,000 size reel, just chuck that shrimp and trying to like work it real slow in front of them, and they'll come off of the little heating pad and snag that shrimp right up. Those mullet are on the seawall, the snook that are on the seawalls, I've been throwing just live mullet, hooking them in the tail and throwing them up there and just let them find your snook. We've had a lot of big jacks. For the first time this month, there's been like a bunch of 30 to 40 pound jacks roaming, chasing down about 6 to 8 inch silvers. And that bite has been awesome. Early morning topwater bite on the seawalls has been great. Throwing Zara spooks or those hoagie, those dog walkers that they have in white and mullet pattern has been great. Even the bridges at night has been really good around the fender lights and around the fenders, throwing paddle tails. That's been excellent. If you can find live bait, either greenies or pilchards, with this warmer water, those normal springtime snook spots are starting to hold fish now, and it's been pretty fun. As far as tarpon goes, there's been a few tarpon around, but I've had to run down to like Jupiter, even past Jupiter, past the pier down there, to find a few schools down there that have been hanging out, catching a few here and there, 100 to 120 pound fish. Not a ton of them, but enough to pull a line. Going offshore, I just got a call today. The blackfin tuna bite is off the chain again, and man, this has been like the most insane bite that we've had in a long time with big blackfins. 10, 15, 20, 30 pound blackfins. It's been insane. The best thing to do is throwing vertical jig 'em or throwing topwaters has been great. And the depths have been around 250 to about 350, 400 foot. Birds have been good. Sorry, that's my daughter. But that has been amazing. The dolphin bite has been good. The sail bite has been okay, but it hasn't been anything like this past summer. 2, 3, 4, 5 fish days, but nothing crazy. Dolphin bite's been good. Like I said, if you can find live bait, has been the best. Throwing them up on kites, that's been the best. As far as bottom fishing goes, the snapper bite's been good. The lanes and the muttons, the mangroves, the AJs, big kingfish, all that stuff has been amazing. It's been one hell of a bottom fishing month so far. The Cobia are starting to push down from up north, and that's been amazing. We haven't really seen any of our manta rays just yet, but I'm hoping that within the next week or two we will. A lot of the bull sharks a lot of the Cobia have been hanging on the bull sharks at our local wrecks, 60 foot for those, and we've been catching Cobia sometimes on the surface out in 150 to 180 foot of water. It's been pretty impressive for those things too. As far as also like coming inside a little bit on those near shore wrecks down in Peck's Lake, the Spanish mackerel are still there. You're catching lane snapper also. There's been some small grouper, but grouper season closed, so just catch and release gags and blacks down there. We get a couple reds down there in Peck's Lake. And the sharks, if you guys are into spinning sharks, there's all the spinner sharks you want all over the beach, eating the Spanish and the bluefish. on the beach. If you guys just walk out there, you'll see them jumping out of the water. It's been pretty much phenomenal. The best bait for those things are pretty much anything dead and bloody. So either like a big jack revolve, you know, live mullet's been fun. Throwing big poppers, stick baits off the beach has been really good. And if you guys want to hook up those things, make sure you're using like 8 foot, like a number 5 wire, and you guys will catch them up and bring them all the way to the beach. Or if you're in the boat, you know, just bring them up. I use like a long de-hooker. I bought like a 5 foot de-hooker, so you get down real quick and just pop the hook out, or, you know, get some wire cutters and cut them and let them go. As far as, you know, really that's pretty much it. So this is again Captain Chris Britton with Gray Ghost Fishing Charters here in Stewart. Go out and catch them up.